Ben, can I ask you just a general on boxing? Rob Cracken's got himself into a bit of bother, saying they've got Anthony Joshua concussed in that Ruiz fight. I'm pretty sure you might not be in that situation, but how difficult a call is that sort of thing?
Well, for Rob's to be criticised, so am I to be criticised, because Tyson took a heavy knockdown in the Deontay Wilder fight and I didn't stop the fight. So if he's to be criticised, to criticise me as well. He achieved a lot more than me as a boxer and as a trainer. So, and I know that we've got a fantastic relationship with Anthony Joshua. I know that nobody knows his fighter better than him, and I know that he would have had Anthony Joshua's health as his main priority. And I feel like, you know, the moment that they realised that he wasn't fresh enough to be able to do what he needed to do, the fight was stopped. So, you know, I can guarantee you that's come from people that never been in the sport, never been around the sport, someone just trying to make the story up.
I think it's because he's backtracked on the word competition now, saying I'm not qualified to say that. But from a personal point of view, you have to make a judgment call. And say, how difficult is that from a personal point of view to make?
What he means is, he's been took out of context. What he means is, he knew that Joshua was hurt. Clearly he was hurt. I mean, boxers get hurt all the time. It's part and parcel of it. It's part and parcel of the sport, but footballers get injured, get concussed, but what do? They carry on playing. Ridiculous if you ask me. They're fighting men. That's what they get paid a lot of money for. The moment that he wasn't fresh enough to fight as he needed to fight, the fight was stopped at the right point. And like I say, if Rob McCracken's under criticism, then I should be under criticism, because that was a heavy knockdown that Tyson Fury took and I didn't stop the fight.
Do you think the protocols need to be changed, adjusted, or?
I know that Nevada are trying to put in the instant replay stuff and that. Listen, the sport's always evolving, everything's always evolving, us as humans are always evolving. So, you know, it's all good. Some things work, some things don't work, trial and error.
How do you see that rematch going, Ben?
Hard to tell. I think that what Joshua needs to learn is he needs to learn how to control the distance and control the tempo, but without exchanging punches. If he can learn how to do that and know how to do that, I think he'll have a lot more success. And I hope that he's not going to be too gun shy and let that last performance affect him too much, because that can happen to anybody. It can happen, you can get caught with shots, you know. So we'll find out. There's part and parcel of it. We'll all find out.
Because so much is being made about where his head was at walking to the ring and all that. Do you buy into that, or was it just stylistically he ran into a bad fight then?
I don't know him on a personal level, so I couldn't tell you whether that's normal for him, out of character for him. I couldn't say that. What I can say is that for a couple of fights I've seen that I felt like he's been a little bit caught in between the styles of. He's trying to develop like everybody is, and I felt like he's been caught between styles of trying to box, be a little bit looser, more relaxed, but yet also have that maximum output that Anthony Joshua is known for. So, you know, it's trial and error, and it's part and parcel of the sport. It can happen, you know. So we'll find out in not too long.
Now, I'm sure you guys would love to fight Joe Parker and take. No,
definitely don't. Joe's a good friend.
So, no, he's let it be known he never would fight Tyson. So I'm just kidding.
I guess if you had no preference, I know you rather fight a right-handed guy going into
No. And I do have a big part to say in the opponents, and I like the idea of a southpaw, because it's going to ask questions to Tyson. It's going to make Tyson think, because if you're not smart boxing a southpaw, you can have your line of jab taken off you very, very quickly, very easily. So you have to think, you have to be smart, you have to set things up, you're going to have to try things, and I want, ideally, Otto to ask questions to Tyson. Okay, it might not be fantastic for the public. The public want to see him go through somebody like a hot knife through butter, but in ideal preparation for Deontay Wilder, I want him to be made to think, have to think, set things up, not have it too easy, because Deontay Wilder's a lot better boxer than what people give him credit for, and you have to think about your work, and you have to be smart about your work, and when you're boxing a 6'6" southpaw, good boxing pedigree and good fundamentals, that's what you have to do.
You think, like you were saying before, Wilder's been making improvements going into the fight, do you think he takes that to heart, where people call him lineal Wilder and stuff like that?
when he's heavyweight champion of the world, earning a truckload of money, he's probably not too bothered about what people say now.
Ben, you mentioned that Nevada's looking at instant replay. How much of a game changer is that for you? Does it matter at all?
I don't know, what was the circumstance the other day? Oh sorry, it was Charlie Edwards, the WBC flyweight, or super flyweight world title fight. You know, there was a situation there back in England that maybe that could have been in play, and maybe would have helped that situation. So it's trial and error, you know. I don't know the ins and outs about it. It's probably better to ask somebody from the Nevada Commission that question, but it's definitely interesting, that's for sure.
What do you make of KSI that you bought?
Listen, I go, obviously Eddie says things about Tyson, I'll say things back, but I've got to give credit where credit's due as well. I think it's positive. I think it's going to bring new boxing fans. How many views did that last fight get? Does anybody know?
20 million. It's in the
20 million.
Yeah.
So tell me, so 10% or 20% watch that whole card and become boxing fans, that's 2 to 4 million new boxing fans. I think it's a positive. One thing I will say is I wouldn't call the rest of the card an undercard, because I think that's a bit of a liberty, but I'd call it the rest of the bill. People that are slating it, you've got a good quality card there. What rumours have it, Billy Joe Saunders will be on the card, Devin Haney will be on the card. And I'm sure there'll be other good fights on the card, so if you don't want to watch that fight, I'm sure it's cheap enough to watch a good bill and turn off if you don't want to watch that fight.